Hi, my name is Marc Belaiche. I'm a co-founder of Guhuza.com. Guhuza is a revolutionary platform that connects employers with job seekers in minutes live on the platform. I'm joined by with Brian Epstein here. Brian, do you want to introduce yourself as well?
Sure, I'm a career and business coach. I've been doing this work for over 20 years, helping people through career transition, whether or not they've just been laid off or they're looking for a new role, or they've just been promoted to a new job in the workplace and they want someone to work with them who's got experience and who's an accredited coach like myself to help them.
Great. So today's session is talking about resiliency in a competitive job market. And I'll just start with it is a tough market right now. Everybody knows it. If you have a job, you might not be aware of how challenging it might be to find a job. But if you are looking for a job, you might take a while. How can a job seeker, Brian, stay motivated during
Yeah,
a long job search?
Yeah, and just to add on what you just said, I've worked with people for over 20 years, as I've mentioned already, and people are getting jobs in the worst job market possible. People get jobs sometimes in even the day before Christmas, in the times of the summer when the people say, "Oh, nobody's hiring," people do get jobs. So it is possible to get jobs even in a tough market, and to get out there and to build your market, build your networking, your leverage your own network, meet with as many people as possible, get involved in some organizations like in your own profession and go to those organizations, keep on talking to people, setting up meetings all of the time. Though that's the way you want to stay connected and talk to people and find out what's going on in your own field and possibly land a new role.
Yeah, somebody had said to me a while ago, and it made so much sense. Years ago, they said, like there's always people getting hired. To your point, Christmas Eve, New Year's Day, like there's always people coming, getting hired. And you know what? A great time to look is when other people are not looking, right? Because then
Yeah.
you don't have as much competition. So people getting rejected, it's a frustrating process. Sometimes they could be going for interviews. Sometimes they're two, three, five, 10 interviews. Sometimes I hear how what can people do to stay motivated and bounce back from being rejected and from it being a long time?
I think the biggest thing is, and it might sound like a little bit of a cliche, but it's consider this like your own job. This is your job, the Brian job. Brian job right now is to get out there, to find a job, take care of myself. That's my project that I'm working on. And my project on a day-to-day, I have to set up a schedule, just like you would in your old work, and you set up a schedule, make a time management, what you're going to do for each day, for every hour of the day. What am I going to work on my resume, my cover letter? Am I going to reach out, make contacts, contact people by phone or email? That's one thing to stay motivated, to consider your job, of looking for a job, a full-time job. The other part is try to keep this as much as possible a regular part of your, it's like a regular part of your life. So if you have to take care of your family, you have other things that you have to take care of, and you still do exercise, you have other hobbies or interests, the best thing you could do for yourself is still stay involved and get out there and be involved and oftentimes people will find jobs just by being out there in your hobbies or your interests. So you will stay motivated if you are involved in trying to carry on your routine as much as possible, letting your job search be whether or not it's an 8 to 4 or 9 to 5 job, but getting out there and saying and doing some self-talk to yourself that, you know what, I'm going to get this job. This is a project that I'm working on. I'm working on it a day to day and a week to week. Not like, oh, if I don't have a job by 4 o'clock tomorrow, okay, this is not working. See it as that this is a project that I'm working for, and I'm going to get to my goal on whether or not it's a couple weeks down the road or a couple months. But this is the project that I'm working for right now, my project.
Great advice, great advice, Brian. How can someone get hold of you?
Sure. They can give me a call at 647-528-9027. Check out my website at Epstein Success Coach, all one word, .ca, or check me out on my LinkedIn.
Amazing. Again, my name is Marc Belaiche. I'm co-founder of Guhuza. You can reach me on LinkedIn as well. And thanks for watching, and thanks, Brian, for the great advice.
Great.